Gather regions. StreamYard. Edit broadcast. Blind. End broadcast. Main. Solo. Thin. Group. Picture. Remove. So. A mute. More options. Remove from full screen. Mute screen audio buttons. More a mute microphone buttons. Turn on camera buttons. Slower. Search box edit. TubeSim app. TubeSim app. Enter.
Restoring game. Loading. Please wait. London. Home of Big Ben. Buckingham Palace. Covent Garden, the Thames, and the oldest underground train system in the world. And you're going to drive it. The London Underground is iconic. Serving 1.34 billion passengers a year, this train system runs for 400 kilometres all round London. This game's pretty simple, really. All you've got to do is learn how to drive a train. Press any key to skip this introduction. So, how do you drive a train? Well, as I guess you've not driven a train before, I'd suggest going to the missions and doing mission 1, which is driver school. Driver school is where you go to learn all the things you need to do to drive a train. Once you've learned how to drive a train, complete missions, and do scheduled runs to earn badges, and compete against other players. You're judged on your safety and customer service scores. And don't forget to check out the online scoreboard found at ndadamson.com. So, enough of this, let's drive a train. Main menu, missions, scheduled run, review current scores, review achieved badges, review outstanding badges, set up online score profile, change time mode to 12-hour, disable unit announcements, reset game progress and preferences, choose your language, exit, missions, scheduled run, review, set up on change time mode to 12-hour. Disable unit announcements. Choose your language. Exit. Choose your language.
Choisissez votre langue.
English.
Français.
English.
Français.
English. Main menu. Choose your language. Missions. Select mission. Driver school. Select a lesson. Lesson 1. Driving basics. Hi, and welcome to driver school. It's my job to teach you to drive a train. The school is split into a series of lessons. To skip to the next lesson, hit the escape key. Some of your time you will spend here in our classroom, but most of your time you'll be out there on the test track. So, your train. You'll be learning to drive an electrically powered tube train. The train has a maximum speed of 80 km per hour, is fitted with a platform detection system and automatic public announcement systems. Most functions can be operated using shortcut keys, although there is a menu-driven onboard computer. You've not come here to hear me talk, let's get out there on the test track. Driver's cab. Okay, so you're now inside your cab. The cab is where you will spend most of your time. However, if you want, you can change your point of view. Using the left and right arrow keys, you can change the point of view to the cab, where we are now, the passenger compartment, and you can also get an external point of view. Along the track and at each of your stations, there is a viewing point. This is where your external view comes from, so you'll hear the train pass you. Be aware though, if you're in any of the views other than the cab, you may miss important alarms and alerts. Why don't you try changing the perspective? When you're ready to move on, hit escape. Passenger carriage. External. Driver's cab. Passenger carriage. External. Passenger carriage. Driver's cab. Let's have a look at your trip computer. There are 3 menus or screens you can access. To move between them, use the C key. To move up and down the screens, use comma, up or period to go down. Some options on your menus can be activated. To do this, push enter. None of the options on the timetable screen can be activated. They are information only. When you're on a route, this screen will show you where you currently are, along with the times at the next set of stations. On our test track, it doesn't show an awful lot. Use C to find the timetable screen, and then comma and full stop to move up and down. When you're ready, push escape to move on. Timetable view.
Simulated platform.
10 hours to
Simulated platform.
10 hours 18.
Simulated platform.
10 hours 30 for public address system view. Train status view. Timetable view. The PA announcement page gives you access to the public address system. Use comma and full stop to go up and down the available announcements. If you want to make the announcement, push enter. The quickest way to access the announcements are to use the numbers across the top of your keyboard or the number pad. The APA, Automatic Public Announcement System, is shortcut 1. It changes depending on what you're doing and where you are. If you're pulled up in a station, it will announce where you are. If you're driving, it will announce the next station. Why not have a play using your menus, push C to get onto the right page, and options 1 through 9 as the shortcut keys to see what announcements are available. Push escape to move on. Public address system view. APA.
This is simulated platform. This is a test track service to simulated platform.
Ready to depart.
This train is ready to depart.
Closing doors.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Service terminates here.
This service terminates here. Please ensure you take all your belongings with you.
Apologise for the delay.
Transport for London apologizes for the delay to your journey.
No smoking.
For your safety and comfort, smoking is prohibited on all underground trains and stations.
CCTV is in use.
CCTV is in use on this train and throughout the London Underground system.
Station closed.
The next station is closed.
Waiting for a free platform.
Transport for London apologizes for the delay. We are waiting for the previous service to clear the platform.
APA. The train status screen. You can use the train status screen to turn off and on various train systems. Each option on the screen also has a shortcut key. Move to the train status screen using C and use full stop and comma to have a look around. For each of the options found, push enter on it and I'll tell you what it does. When you've finished playing, push escape to move on. Train status view. Left hand doors closed. Open and close the doors. You can use left shift and right shift to open the left and right hand doors respectively. Remember to make an announcement before closing your doors to warn your passengers. Announcement key 3 is the option to do this.
Please
You can
stand
only
clear
open
of
the
the
doors
doors.
when you're in a stop zone of a platform. More about that later. You also need to make sure you open the correct side, because opening the wrong side is a safety violation. Open and close the doors. You can use left shift and right shift to open the left and right hand doors open. Open and close the doors. Rear lights off. Right hand door. Rear lights on. The rear lights are a set of red lights at the end of your train. They are used to ensure that trains don't run into the back of you. These lights should be on at all times. The shortcut key is R. Headlights off. Headlights on. The headlights are bright white lights at the front of your train used to see where you're going. Destination light off. Destination light on. The destination light illuminates the destination signs on your train. Without the destination light, your passengers may not be able to read the signs and may not know where your train is going. They should be on at all times. Mode off. Mode shunt. This is the mode switch. There are 3 modes. M is the shortcut key to change the switch. Off means the train engines are not powered, effectively not turned on. Shunt mode should be used in the depots. It gives you much finer level control over your speed. When you're in shunt mode, each change of speed increases or decreases by 1 km per hour. In service is the normal mode. Each time you change your speed, it will change by 5 km per hour. Ventilation off. Ventilation on. The ventilation system is needed when you are underground. It is not needed when you are above ground and you can hear those birds singing as you can breathe that lovely clean London air. The shortcut key is V. Passenger lights off. Passenger lights on. The passenger lights are the lights in the carriages. You should leave them on at all times, as your passengers won't like it if they are left in the dark. Passenger heating off. Passenger heating on. The passenger heating should be on when you are underground and off when you are above ground. Your passengers will not enjoy getting too hot or too cold. The speed 0. Air pressure 0. Air pressure is used to open and close your doors, as well as in the braking system, and a small amount is used by the ventilation system. The air pressure must always be above 25%. To increase the air pressure, use the air compressor. Shortcut key B. Air pressure 90. Carriage temperature -9. Left-hand doors closed. Passenger heating off. The passenger heat. There are a couple of other useful keys. A tells you how many passengers are on board. When at the station, Z will tell you how many passengers are waiting to get on. For S gives you an overview of the train status. Give these three a try. Push escape to move on. 30 for status. Left-hand doors closed. Right-hand doors closed. Rear lights on. Headlights on. Destination light on. Mode shunt. Ventilation on. Passenger lights on. Passenger heating on. Speed 0. Air pressure 90. 5. Carriage temperature -7. Right, let's get this train moving. First, put the train into in-service mode. Use the M key. Mode in service. To turn on the motors, you need to hold the dead man switch. This must be held whenever you are moving. If you let it go for longer than 5 seconds, then the emergency brakes will be applied and will not be disengaged until you have come to a complete stop. The dead man switch is held using the tab key. For those with dexterity issues who find sticky keys useful, F12 can be used as an alternative. Hit it once to engage the dead man switch, hit it again to turn it off. Your doors will not open if you are holding the dead man switch. You cannot engage the dead man switch if your doors are already open. The air pressure must be above 50% before you can engage the dead man switch. So, grab the dead man switch now, tab or F12. The next control you need to know is the throttle control. Throttle control controls your speed. Each tap of up to increase speed or down to decrease speed will change your speed by a certain amount. Going back to the mode information from earlier, if you're in shunt mode, each change is 1 km per hour. If you're in normal service mode, then it's 5 km per hour. Try getting your speed up to 30 km an hour. Hit escape when you're happy with your speed. Due to depart next station at 10 hours 18.
9. 19. 28. 30.
All parts of the track have a speed limit. Use your up and down arrow keys to find the speed limit for this part of the track. You will hear an alarm like this if you are breaking the speed limit. Push escape when you've worked the speed limit out.
30. 35. 40. 45. 50.
There's also a much easier way of finding out the speed limit. Just hit F2. To slow down your train, you can use the throttle control and set it to 0 by pushing your down key. If you want a more abrupt stop, the brakes can be applied. Use the space bar. Be careful not to overuse your brakes. Those passengers don't want coffee all over their laps. Try stopping now using the throttle and brakes. Push escape once you're happy and can move on.
49. 31. 27. 26. 24. 19. 13. 8. 0.
Let's talk about how you get information. We've already found the S key, which tells you about the state of the various vehicle systems, but there's also a series of function keys that can be used to tell you about the outside world. Try pushing F1 through to F11. We already know that F12 is the dead man switch lock. See what they do. As you push your button, I'll explain what happens. When you're happy and ready to move on, push escape. 0. This is the speed in kilometers per hour. A shortcut key to hear this information is F1. 50 kilometers per hour. F2 tells you the current speed limit. More about that as we move on into the school. 9,180 meters. F3 tells you the distance to the next station in meters. 983%. F4 tells you the current air pressure. 10 hours, 11:20. F5 tells you the current time. There are settings in the main menu to switch between 24 and 12-hour formats. The time is reported as hours, minutes and seconds. Therefore, 1, 2, 3 would be 2 minutes past 1 and 3 seconds. 10 hours, 18. F6 tells you the depart time at the next station. It's reported in hours and minutes. This is the depart time. You must arrive earlier than that and give time for your passengers to board your train. 30 seconds either side of the depart time is considered on time and will not impact your customer service score.
Tango Sierra 523 to control. Request relief over.
523, acknowledged. A relief crew will be standing by at your next stop. Over.
F7 is used to radio the control room and ask for a relief driver. This is how you would end a route early.
Tango Sierra 523, ready to depart. Over.
523, clear to depart. Over.
F8 asks permission to depart a depot or a station. You should not depart, or pull away, until you have received clearance.
523 acknowledged.
F9 is used to acknowledge a message from the control room. Customer service score is 37. Safety score is 77. F10 tells you your current safety and customer service scores. At the start of a run, your safety score is 100%. Each time you make a safety violation, your safety score drops. Your customer service score starts at 50%. Doing the right things and keeping your customer happy will increase your score. Doing the wrong things, like making the announcements at the wrong time, overusing braking, will cause your customer service score to drop. F11 is available when there is a signal ahead. A signal alert sounds like this. When this alert is sounding, it means somewhere ahead there is a red stop signal. F11 tells you how far to the red signal and an estimate of how long in seconds before that signal goes clear. There are two final keys you can use. Try hitting the equals key. See if you can tell me what it does. Push escape to move on. The final key in this lesson is the escape key in itself. This doesn't work in the driver school, but when you're driving a route, push it to pause the game. This will present you with a menu so you can review the last 10 messages you've received. As the train is not moving and the timers are not running, it gives you a chance to look through any messages you may have missed. Push escape to unpause. Push escape now to move on to the next lesson, or use any of the keys you've been taught about in this lesson to practice. Select a lesson. Lesson 2. Stopping at a station. Well done. Let's try stopping at a station. Right, you're on the test track again, 1,000 metres from a station. A couple of things to know here. Once you get within 300 metres of a platform, your platform detection system will kick in and you will be alerted that a platform is close. As you get closer, the alerts get more frequent. You must stop your train within 10 metres of the stopping line. This is called the stop zone. You will hear this sound when you're in the stop zone. The stop zone alarm will sound on the side where the platform is. Be careful to open the correct doors. The lemmings that ride your train aren't clever enough to know the difference between a live train track and a platform. Once you're in a stop zone, you can release the dead man switch and then use the left or right shift key to open the appropriate doors. Let's give it a try. 0, 50, 6. 35, 21, 2, 0.
Please stand clear of the doors.
523 acknowledged. Tango Sierra 523, Ready to depart. Over.
523, clear to depart. Over.
Passenger lights on. Passenger heating on. Passenger heating off. Headlights on. Rear lights on. Destination light on. Mode off. Mode shunt. Mode in service. Time. Left hand, right hand. Rear lights on. Headlights on. Destination light on. Mode in service. Ventilation off. Passenger lights on. Passenger heating off. Speed 0. Air pressure 90. 4. Timetable. Public address system view.
0.
Due to depart next step.
5. 10. 20. 29. 39. 40. 50.
850. 8. 20. Passenger heating on. Passenger heating off. 470.
49. 44. 40.
300 to
39.
station.
34. 30. 30.
200 to station.
35. 34. 29.
100 to station.
24.
75 to station.
18. 15.
50 to station.
14.
30 to station.
10.
15 to station.
9. 0.
Well done, you were spot on. Do you want to try again? Yes. No. Select a lesson. Lesson 3. Bringing it all together. Exit. Lesson 6. Lesson 3. Bringing it all together. Lesson 4. Depots. Like every good school, we're going on a field trip. This is a depot. A depot is an area only accessible by Transport for London staff where trains are parked when they're not in service. Some of your missions, or scheduled runs, start or end at a depot. You can tell it's a depot because it sounds like this. You can hear the trains around you, and as you enter or leave a depot, you are told. There's a couple of things you need to know. A depot is always 400 metres long. The speed limit is always 12 kilometres per hour. Most events cannot happen while you're in a depot. However, as the control room move trains between sidings, red signals happen far more often and with far less notice. Remember, if leaving a depot, you must request permission to depart your siding from the control room before moving away. Right, that's enough hanging around here. Back to class with you. Select a lesson. Lesson 5. External events. Finally, when you're out there doing shifts, you will be told about speed limit and signal changes. Your onboard systems will help you manage some of these things. The signal alert system sounds like this. This sound will activate when there is a red stop signal ahead. As you approach the signal, you will be told the distance to the signal. If you go past the signal, you will hear this alarm. Pushing the F11 key will tell you how long is estimated before the signal is cleared. You must also adhere to the posted speed limits. You will be warned when the speed limit is due to change. When it actually changes, you will hear this sound. There is also an alarm if you're breaking the speed limit. Remember, F1 tells you your current speed, and F2 tells you the current speed limit. Don't forget, you may be contacted by the control room regarding events up the line. Also, when you're out doing runs, it is important to stick to the timetable. If you're running late, this impacts trains behind you. If you're running early, you may not be able to pull up at a station due to the train already being parked there. This is particularly true during rush hour, 7 AM to 9 AM, and 5 PM to 6 PM, when the distance between trains is much shorter. Select a lesson. Lesson 6. Reviewing a run. Well, that's it. I've done all I can do. There's only one last thing to tell you. When you finish each shift, a driver report is generated to the clipboard. This can be pasted into a text editor to allow you to analyse your score and to improve your driving. Select a lesson. Exit. Main menu. Missions. Select mission. Driver school. Prepare train for service. Your task. Prepare your train and drive from Harrow and Wealdstone Depot to Harrow and Wealdstone on the Bakerloo line. Time 5 minutes. Level easy. Opening your doors at the last stop completes your mission. Passenger heating on. Passenger lights on. Headlights, rear lights, destination light on. Mode shunt. Mode in service. Right hand doors closed. Rear lights on. Mode shunt. Headlights on. Destination light on. Mode shunt. Ventilation off. Passenger lights on. Passenger heating off. Speed 0.
523 acknowledged. Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523 clear to depart. Over.
0, 1, 2. L12.
degrees. Stop signal in 49 meters. 2 seconds. 30 meters. Stop signal in 24 meters. Clear signal. (231 meters, 20 degrees). Customer service score is 50. Safety score is 100. Stop signal in 6 seconds. 36 meters. Stop signal in 24 meters. Stop signal in 40 meters. Clear signal. (130 meters). Meters. Stop signal in 49 meters. 11 seconds. 35 meters. Stop signal in 24 meters.
11.
Stop signal in 40 meters.
6. 1,
Clear
0.
signal.
6. 12.
Speed limit is now 50 kilometers per hour. Leaving
Harrow Wealdstone Depot.
Stop signal in 305th mode in service.
12. 17.
Stop signal in 50 meters. 3 seconds. 40 meters.
17.
Clear signal.
26. 36.
300 meters
45.
to station.
52. 36.
200 meters to station.
30. 20. 14. 10. 10. 15. 15.
100
20.
meters to station. 75
90.
meters to station.
15.
50 meters to station. 30 meters
40.
to station.
9.
15 meters to station.
5. 4. 0.
Shift complete. Driver report generated to clipboard. Mission success. Main menu. Missions. Scheduled run. Select line.
Bakerloo Line.
Exit.
District Line.
Select start station.
Upminster Depot. Upminster.
Select end.
Upminster Hornchell Dagenham Backup Up Plaistow. Up Plaistow. Upton Park. East Ham.
Select start time. 7 a.m. 1 a.m. 12 10 8 5 4 3 2 p.m. Total distance is 14 kilometers. Estimated journey time is 0 hours 28 minutes. Headlights on. Passenger lights on. Rear lights on. 069.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Right hand door. Rear lights on. Headlights on. Destination light off. Destination mode off. Mode insert. Ventilation off. Passenger lights on. Passenger heating off. Speed 0.
Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523. Clearance denied. Over.
Transport for London apologizes for the delay to your journey.
14 0 43 14 2.
Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523. Clearance denied. Over.
For your safety and comfort, smoking is prohibited on all underground trains and stations. CCTV is in use on this train and throughout the London Underground system.
523 acknowledged. Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523. Clearance denied. Over.
Transport for London apologizes for the delay to your journey.
14 2 14 130.
Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523. Clear to depart. Over.
This train is ready to depart.
Due
0.
to depart next station at 14 5
9. 19.
20 50 kilometers per
28.
hour. 14 degrees. Passenger
38.
heating on.
47. 50.
Customer service score is 51. Safety score is 100. 939 meters. 14 to 26. Speed limit changed to 75 kilometers per hour in 100 meters. Speed limit
50.
is now 75
55.
kilometers per hour. 622
55.
meters. Speed limit
60.
changed to 80 kilometers per hour in 200 meters. Speed limit changed to 80
60.
kilometers per hour
65.
in 100 meters. Speed limit is now 80 kilometers per hour. Stop 9 seconds. 507 meters. 297
64.
meters to station.
48.
200 meters to station. Clear signal.
38. 32. 27.
100 meters to station.
21.
75 meters to station.
10. 5.
50 meters
10.
to station. 30 meters to station. 15
9.
meters to station.
4. 0.
This is Upminster Bridge. This is a district line service to East
14,
Ham.
350, 9. 136. 66, 136. 16. 0.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Tango Sierra 523. Ready to depart. Over.
523, clear to depart. Over.
This train is ready to depart.
Due
Zero.
to
The
depart
next
next
station
station
is
at
Hornchurch.
14, 8.
9. 18. 28.
1,224 meters.
37. 47. 57. 66. 76. 80.
764 meters. 580 meters.
79. 74. 70. 65.
300 meters
60.
to station.
55.
200
49.
meters to station.
44.
Control to Tango
38.
0523.
100
Be advised
meters
that
to
your next
station.
scheduled stop is
75
closed.
meters
Over.
to station.
27.
The next station is
50
closed.
meters
25.
to station. 30 meters to station. 15 meters to
523
station.
acknowledged.
Due to depart next station at
25.
14, 11.
34. 44.
Customer service score is 50. One
Control
safety
to
score
53.
is
Tango
100.
0523. Be
63.
advised
65.
that your next scheduled stop is closed.
The
Over.
next station is closed.
65. 70. 75.
1,166
80.
meters. 300 meters to
The
station.
next station is closed.
200 meters to station. 100 meters to station. 75 meters to station. 50 meters to station.
The next station is Dagenham.
2,209 meters. 14, 7, 30 to 14, 16.
79. 74. 69. 63.
Control to Tango Sierra 523. Be advised your next scheduled stop is closed. Over.
The next station is closed.
60. 69. 70. 79. 52. 25. 0. 5. 14. 24.
Customer
34.
service score is 50. One safety score
43.
is 90.
53. 62. 72. 80.
1,196 meters, 14, 16, 14, 8, 49, 23 degrees. Passenger heating off. Ventilation on. (23 degrees). Ventilation off. 23 degrees. Speed limit change to 45 kilometers
79.
per hour in 200 meters. Stop signal
75.
in 204 meters. 200
69.
meters to station. Stop signal in 100
64.
meters.
Station
Stop
is
signal
closed.
in 50 meters.
58.
100 meters to station. 75
53.
meters to station. 50 meters.
Hello?
You're dead. Fortunately, as this is a virtual train, you virtually killed no one else. But it hasn't done a lot for your skull. Main menu, scheduled run.
StreamYard Google Chrome to move mic and turn on camera button, unmute micro, more up, mute, full, solo, remove, full, picture, large, small, leader, group, thin layout, solo, full, banner, blind life game, edit broadcast, end broadcast, enter, dialogue, not